Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Deeks, and welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Heartless Run broadcast. It is going to be a Protoss versus Zerg, or Zerg versus Protoss, here on the map Akilon Waste. It is going to be the red Zerg player spawned down here in the lower right. It is the red Zerg player, LiquidRet, versus the blue Protoss player, WhiteRa, in the upper left. Both of these players extremely well known. WhiteRa, everybody's favorite Ukrainian Protoss player. Very, very creative, very, very innovative, a very, very nice guy apparently. Never met him, but that's what everybody says. And LiquidRet, obviously the macro master, king of drones, just drones and drones, loves his good economy, and one of the best team, very, very good player on Team Liquid. I was going to say one of the best players on Team Liquid, but Team Liquid has Tasia and has Hero and Tasia, so LiquidRet is not Korean, so he's not as good as those players, unfortunately, but he is a very good, very, 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 very good, very, very good foreigner on that team, very, 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 very good non-Korean on that team, and as of this cast, I am on vacation, as I said in the last LiquidRet video, so I'm just casting LiquidRet Replay Pack released by Team Liquid, the ever so occasional replay. Even though 5 people watch these replays, I feel obligated to bring good content. So LiquidRet going to go for the 15 pool and 15 hatch. I think that was a 15 pool. We'll go for the hatchery. Can WhiteRa block it? I don't think he can. I think that drone could have gotten there before that probe could block it. So not sure why that drone turned around. And now this drone has to fight this probe. This is just like, oh, that drone almost getting that hatchery down, but that probe still being extremely annoying. This is just like first episode of season 2 of Carbot's Starcraft animation. That poor drone not able to get that hatchery up, but now that drone is able to turn into a hatchery, will be able to grow up to be a hatchery. And WhiteRa just gonna go for the standard Forge Fast Expand. Did he go Nexus first? 20 out of 20, 40. I think WhiteRa did go Nexus first. So that is what WhiteRa has done, and both players just going to open up very, very standard so far. Everybody does like WhiteRa just because of how WhiteRa is very innovative. So will WhiteRa come up with any innovative play? We will have to see. Overload will see everything that is going on at WhiteRa's front base. We'll see the Forge, we'll see the gateway, but Rex is going to go for the standard 3 base Zerg play against Forge Fast Expand. This is what Zergs have been doing since Wings of Liberty. It hasn't changed unless you do the 2 base Ultralisk Queen, or not necessarily Queens, but 2 base Ultralisk. Not really 2 base Ultras, but 2 bases. Get the third up a little bit later and try to get those Ultras out. But Zerglings in the main base of WhiteRa. There is one Zealot, but that Zealot is not quite out yet. It is almost out, but these Zerglings being quite the pest could go for some of those drones, but instead go for the assimilator, but not going for those probes quite yet because doesn't want to lose those Zerglings quite yet. Wants to keep those Zerglings alive as long as possible just to be annoying and reduce the mining time. That Zealot has to run a marathon to catch up with those 4 Zerglings. Not going to be able to. This probe is in a dangerous spot. That probe turning around. When he notices those Zerglings going to go straight into that gas. 5 out of 3 was just on that gas, now 4 out of 3, now 3 out of 3, so while we're able to get the proper amount of probes on that gas, but these Zerglings continue to be annoying this Zealot. Just try to chase Zerglings and try to find an opportunity to kill off the probe, and it might get one. Yes, it does get one, and Zerglings have been killed. Only one was killed so far. One Zergling does finally go down. Magic Core will come out momentarily, and we'll be able to kill off those Zerglings, but Zerglings now on the outskirts of that base. And still going to try to move in, try to get some kills on those probes. Zerglings trying to run away from that Magic Core, not able to get any more probe kills. Ret just joining behind this, of course. This one Zergling going to try to get down into the natural. There is a cannon there. Yes, 1 shot from that cannon, 2 shots from the cannon will take it down. So Zergling's not doing, being a little bit annoying, but Ret able to get his drone count significantly high behind this, and maybe delaying tech just a little bit for WhiteRa not delaying, not showing any tech, but actually going for a quick third base. Does LiquidRet see this? Yes, he does see that third base. Great scanner there by LiquidRet, seeing that extremely fast third base coming out. for a WhiteRa. So how will Ret respond to this? Will he just get a fast fourth base? Will he try to punish that third base? At this point, he's just getting a lot of drones out. This queen in a little bit of danger. Drones forced to be pulled off the line to try to kill off that zealot, but drones not the best fighters in the world, especially against zealots. Just do so much damage to workers and Zerglings and alike. But that zealot able to get away with 2 hit points. 1 hit from a queen will take that out. Mothership core does not want to be lost. Almost losing that mothership core. 2 more hits could take down that mothership core, but mothership core not. Oh, it is gonna come back. Thought it was gonna return back to base, but it is vulnerable. But queen does go down. One queen being trying to pull down. Mothership core is regenerating shields, so may be able to survive. Oh, but he may lose it again. One more shot. Mothership core does go down. Losing that zealot and stalker. Not the most ideal thing for WhiteRa, losing those units and losing that mothership core, but behind the threat has established 3 bases quite nicely. Drone count does show 70. LiquidRet droning 70 drones at the 830 mark, so that's a benchmark to try to beat. That's a benchmark for when you play your own Zerg games. 71 drones at 845 or 830. That is something you should try to do. Yeah, so LiquidRet able to get his 3 bases up, going for a Stargate, going for a Spire, but we're going for a Stargate. So not sure how LiquidRet is going to respond to this. Is he going to get Corruptors? Still try to go for Mutas, because he does see these Stargates. It is a Void, right? Not quite a Phoenix. Double expand coming from LiquidRet. Already very interesting play coming out from both players. WhiteRa getting double Stargate with Robotics Facility. LiquidRet getting double expand, trying to get up to 5 bases, getting gas. How many drones does he have right now? 89 drones. And 3 more drones coming in, so he may break 90, but he's losing some drones to the extractors. Not sure if 11 drones. So he is going to break. He is going to break 90 drones. Yeah, probably gonna hit 100 drones. Could this be the is LiquidRet going to set up a lot of static defense? Because a lot of drones, a lot of static defense what I'm trying to say is that you can get a lot of static defense with a lot of drones. 7 meters going to come out, but there's no units besides that. 97 drones at this point. Getting some Spore Crawlers. Could this be the start of a Great Wall of Spine, Great Wall of Spore, Great Wall of Spine, Great Wall of Spore? Phoenix is going to come in, is going to see this base over here. But will he see the Mutas? Is he going to see the Mutas? He may see the Spire that's in Ret's main base, but is he going to see anything else? We'll see that Spire. He's going to go for that Overlord. Does see that Spire right there. How is WhiteRa going to respond to this? Yeah, how is he going to respond to this? Does not going to do anything. Going for a Fleet Beacon. He's probably going to go for Anion Pulse Crystals. Yeah, probably going to go for Anion Pulse Crystals. Starting to get Phoenixes out. And LiquidRet is going Roach One, Infestation Pit, Hydralisk Den. Starting to get a lot of Spores and Spines up, as by the looks of it, in these outside bases. But Roach One, Infestation Pit, Hydralisk Den. Not quite sure what LiquidRet is going to go for. Could be... Oh, Mita's going to try to harass over here. Going to try to go for that cannon. There's not too many Phoenixes. WhiteRa is going to go for a Sky Toss by the looks of it. Phoenixes, Void Rays, all... And Phoenixes, Void Rays, lots of defenses. Cannons to protect against the Mutas. One Phoenix does go down, but I'm not sure how LiquidRet is going to respond to this. Getting 3 queens, 4 queens at one time. May even go to 5 queens at one time since he does have 5 hatcheries, but not exactly sure how LiquidRet is going to respond to this Sky Toss. He does see a lot of Void Rays and a lot of Phoenixes, so he did see those double Stargates too. So he can guess that he's going to be a Sky Toss. How is Ret going to respond to this? Corruptors, not the greatest. Corruptors do die very quickly once those Void Rays charge up on command. Vita's not very good against Phoenixes. Phoenixes just completely melt. Just kind of completely melt Mutas once those Phoenixes get out in large numbers. Hydras, not the best either, because there is Colossus tech out. Hydras will die very quickly to Colossus and even die very quickly to Void Rays. Once there are enough Void Rays can one-shot Hydras in less than a second. So the main options for Zerg to deal against Sky Toss aren't really all that powerful. Mass infestors, yeah, but that takes a lot of fungals to kill anything. Fungals only do 30 damage. It takes 5 fungals just to kill a phoenix. Yeah, 5 fungals just to kill a phoenix. So that's not really effective at all. Is there any other anti-air that Zerg can use? Mass spore crawlers, that's what you can use. Lots of queens, but queens don't do a lot of damage, so it's not really all that great. And Phoenix is doing a lot of damage over here to these drones. Lots of phoenixes. What is the unit count for WhiteRa? 9 phoenixes so far, 4 void rays. No carriers or Tempest quite yet. There is that option because there is Fleet Beacon, but it looks to be just Colossus, lots of void rays, lots of phoenixes, lots of void rays, lots of Colossus. So this is kind of a sky-tossed Colossus build, is what I'm saying. Not a lot of, a few gateways, not a lot of gateways, but a few gateways coming in. So there is going to be some ground support for those air units. Queen getting picked off right there, and Hydra's starting to come out for LiquidRet. So this is a very interesting composition. Lots of queens, lots of Hydras. Hydra's so slow. Queen's also very slow. So Queen, Hydras, Ultras, and Vipers? Oh, come on now, it's Vipers. I'm very confused in this game. Not just how LiquidRet is going to deal with this, but how he is dealing with it. Still keeping these meters alive. Getting Vipers, getting lots of Queens, getting lots of Hydras, getting some Ultras. I'm baffled by this unit composition right here. Queens are very slow. They need to start spreading creep to be able to move very quickly to a but here comes this engagement over here. Vipers pulling in those Colossus Phoenixes, trying to deal with those Vipers, but moving right over those Hydras. Not the most ideal, but Hydras being roasted away by those Colossus. Vipers all going down. Vipers do all go down, but not before pulling in some Void Rays and Phoenixes and Colossus. But LiquidRet losing a lot of those Hydras, that Colossus. There are two Ultras here though. Queens with a lot of energy for transfusion, but they need to spread some creep. They need to spread some creep to be able to move quickly. And this Void Ray could go down. Void Ray gonna kill off all, try to shoot down those Queens, but Queens will be very effective actually in killing off that Void Ray. 11 Ultras coming out, so looks like LiquidRet is just gonna try to bypass all those Phoenixes and Colossus just by getting a lot of Ultras. But WhiteRa's starting to get a lot of Void Rays out, and Void Rays will be very effective against those Ultras. So as LiquidRet transitions into Ultras, WhiteRa's transitioning into Void Rays and Immortals. So I don't know how effective these Ultras are going to be against what WhiteRa is getting out. That's a lot of Ultras though. Maybe they can just ignore the Void Rays before those Void Rays get too large in numbers, but 3 Void Rays at a time coming out for WhiteRa. LiquidRet needs to get some damage done with these Ultras before those Void Rays get too high in number. Queens are going to be there to provide air support, but they are so slow, and Void Rays now charging up, roasting through those Ultras. Look how fast they kill through those Ultras. Ultras that I don't think are the best choice. Phoenix is going to come in, can't really do anything, but Ultras is dying so quickly to those Void Rays. That is ridiculous right there. And apparently Void Rays are completely balanced right there. Oh god, no buys there from me. Zealots being warped in to deal with all of these Queens. Queens just gonna go down to all these Zealots unless these Ultras turn around and do something. But Ultra is just completely getting roasted by those Void Rays and Colossus even. And now all those Queens are down. 123 to supply to 158. All those Ultras getting taken out extremely quickly by those Void Rays. LiquidRet has lost more than WhiteRa, and 30 meters coming out for LiquidRet. Is that going to be enough? Are there any Phoenixes left on the field? Only 1 Phoenix on the field. This could be what LiquidRet needs to get back in this game, but there are high tempos now. Do they have Storm? No, Storm is not researched yet. No Archons coming in either. No Storm. No Archons coming quite yet. Not a lot of Phoenixes. So this meter transition could be what LiquidRet needs, but that much ago we'll see everything that's going on. One Archon trying to be finished, and 3 Void Rays coming out, but Void Rays are not what you need against meters. You need a lot of more Phoenixes and not Void Rays. Void Rays just don't really kill enough meters in large numbers. But even if WhiteRa does get a lot of Phoenix out, is it going to be enough? This is 30 meters. This is actually a great transition coming in from LiquidRet. I don't think WhiteRa has the correct units to deal with this. He does have a few Archons, and but no storm, and Void Ray just melting so quickly. Just keep an eye on how many meters there are, though. Meters dying very, very quickly, but so are the Void Rays. Are there any Phoenixes coming out? No Phoenixes coming out, just more Void Rays. And now 3 Phoenixes trying to be Chrono Boosted out, but I don't think it's going to be quickly enough. There are still 23 meters, and LiquidRet does have 13 more meters on the way. Oh, unpowering 2 of those Stargates, and LiquidRet does seem to be in a little bit of trouble now. Mass Muta overpowered, right? Mass Muta overpowered, Mass Void Rays overpowered. What is the state of balance right now? They all seem to be very situational. The type of Tempo Archive is going to go down, so no Storm can come out, and now LiquidRet seems to be on top of WhiteRa after losing 11 Ultras to just Void Rays very, very quickly, and now WhiteRa seems to be losing against 30 meters very, very quickly. So what is the state of the game right now? Mass Void Rays OP, Mass Muta's OP, Widowmine's OP, Hellbat's OP, so many things OP, but so many, only in very certain situations. Muta's falling very quickly, but also being replenished at a quicker rate than they're dying. So now gonna go for the Stargates. Stargates have gone down. WhiteRa goes GG, well played, and Zerg now starting to flood in. So very, very scary. LiquidRet almost losing after those 11 ultras died, but Max Muta's OP, right? Hope you guys enjoyed that, and thanks for watching. Don't forget the old thumbs up and subscribe. Hey bro, what's up?
Not much. That was Mass Muta's OP.
Yeah, I know. Mass Muta's OP. But yeah, Mass Void Rays OP too.